I'm Robert Ojanda, and this is the Walking Podcast. Welcome to today's story that I want to share with you, and I want to call it Unstructured Beginning. And it's something that I just felt recently, again, while thinking about what can I do in this world? How can I contribute, and what is that inner talent, inner gift that I have to make use of, to make the world a slightly better place. I guess that that is driving many of us, to find our place in the world, to give our life meaning, and to just find the thing that we are good at, and that others appreciate us doing. And but then while searching for this talent, or for this just gift, I just feel like I need to pilot and I need to do as many things and experiment with as many things as possible to just find it. And but what we are so much taught in our society is to think in boxes, to think in systems and structures, and to always understand things from a given framework, or a given structure. But especially when I think about our unsustainable system as it is now, I feel that maybe sometimes, when experimenting and innovating and coming up with new things, maybe it's good to not have a structure. It's like I compare it to a house. If we build houses using existing structures and frameworks and ways of doing, we will always end up building a house. Or the same with a car. If we continue to use existing methods and frameworks of understanding how a car should look like and should work like, we always will get a car. It might be a slightly more efficient car. It might be an electrically charged vehicle instead of a fossil-based vehicle, but it's still just a car. And this doesn't radically challenge the current system that is so unsustainable. So, coming back to this individual point of view, that we are all part of the wider system, but we are also all seeking, for our own well-being, for our own place in this system, for our own possibilities and space to add meaning and to make a difference. And since we don't know how the future system should look like, and how it eventually will look like to be hopefully more sustainable, let's just not think too much about structures in the beginning, but let's rather just let the structure evolve based on our doing and our action. So what I want to propose for myself, and this is I'm sharing this now for you as an idea, but it's also, telling you this and sharing this story is also really helping me to just remember that this is maybe what I should be doing. Maybe I should just just set the first bricks and not think about how I want to build it, but just focus on the process of putting the bricks in place in a way that I feel is first connected to myself, that I feel connected to the process of putting down the bricks, that I do it with awareness, with consciousness, and with dedication, but also that I can see and know that the way I put down the bricks is potentially more sustainable than it currently is. So in future, with future ideas, I will not hopefully think too much about, what the end goal or what the end product will look like, and whom it will benefit, and how it might change the world, and how, probably what many people always ask themselves, how will that make me, rich, or how will that, give me money to live? But rather, going back and saying, well, based on what I'm doing, because I focus on the process, I will get to a more sustainable structure, and because I do it with dedication, and because it's connected to my passion and my own being, I will do it in a way that others will recognize it and support me, be it financially, materially, personally, community-wise, and to make this a combined effort of many people, and that will place me in, or you in the wider system of a new paradigm towards a more sustainable society. So I think that's all I wanted to share in this story. So my name is Robert Janner, and this is the Walking Podcast. I hope you enjoyed today's short story on the unstructured beginning. If there was something in there for you, then I would appreciate if you share it with your friends, with your family. But please also do share your feedback, your criticism, your own experiences. Let's have a discussion and conversation on how you used to start something, an idea, a project, and how you might want to change it into a different way of doing things and starting things. So have a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy the entire weeks of this very new year 2016. I hope it will be very, a very just good year for all of you. That you can enjoy many different processes of putting down the bricks of all your new houses that you want to build. That you can embrace being a creator, and hopefully having the opportunity to deliberate yourself, dedicating time to your creation. Goodbye.